Hi, my name is Yoshie Yanagihara. In my chapter of this book, I express the mediocrity of surrogacy. Some people explain that surrogacy is a novel method to create children or a sign of the progress of scientific technologies. None of these opinions sound unique to me, being East Asian. The contract pregnancy system has historically been common in some East Asian countries, including China, Korea, and Japan. Because these practices had long histories, each culture constructed refined system of the early forms of surrogacy. These systems existed until they were burned in the face of modernization influenced by Western culture. Right after the early surrogacy practices died down in the mid-20th century, a current surrogacy practice was invented in the United States in 1976. However, in the 20th century, people still had memories of the early forms of surrogacy, and they resisted the practice, even after decisional surrogacy was introduced. The tide was changed when pro-surrogacy advocates applied women's autonomy as a key term in the early 2000s. Some of them regarded surrogacy as a form of women's liberation. Such a sense of women's liberation was formed with a rhetoric even in the late 1990s. In those days, a term and concept of women's autonomy was used by a male professor to legitimate school-age prostitution. When I watched The Handmaid's Tale, I realized that some people think a world in which women are used solely for childbearing will be possible only in an extreme dystopian setting. Such an assumption is wrong, with the practice already having occurred historically in East Asia without totalitarianism. The contract and women's experience of surrogacy and discourse to legitimate surrogacy are not novel. We are just repeating the past in a context of modernity. Through my chapter, I'd like people to understand that the systems and rhetoric of surrogacy are mundane, which were used for the benefit of those in power. Thank you.